Welcome. Let's learn AASA review. Today's topic is circles. So let's focus on circles and learn it and make it better. Now, when you look at the circle, obviously you see a circle and in the middle you put a dot. You can say that's the center of the circle. So center of the circle, this one. So the center of the circle, maybe you can put a letter O. O is the center of the circle. Now from the center to the top of the circle, I'm going to draw a line. Or we can say the distance from center of the circle to the circle, it's called radius. Radius. Okay. So basically, if you see this, the distance from center of the circle to any point on a circle is called radius. Okay. So radius right there. So you go ahead and then carefully listen to what I'm asking right here or what I'm going through. So that way it's going to be super easy when you answer those questions on your paper. Okay, next. So if you have a finding the diameter, so the diameter is basically the distance from one end to the other end, but through the center. So let's say if I could take it from here to all the way here, that is called diameter. Okay, diameter. So the diameter is obviously, you can see it's a double the radius because you can take this point and then all the way here, you're going to get it up here. This is obviously radius, or the diameter is the double the radius. So I can write it, sometimes it is useful. Diameter is 2 times the radius. Okay, so you can write it D equal 2 times radius also. This is a really important formula, will help you with so many questions. Next, the perimeter means like around the circle. Let's say if I start, put a rope up here and then go along with this. So go along with the circle and then come back here. So the distance from entire thing is called circumference. Okay. Circumference is nothing but is like perimeter. Use it for the square and rectangle. But for the circle, we call circumference. Circumference. Okay, circumference. So the circumference is basically, the formula is basically 2 times the radius times pi. Pi value, you guys know, pi is 22/7 or 3.14 approximately. Okay, so those are the stuff that you need to know. Now going to the answers wise. So read this carefully and again, go back and then answer all those 1 through 4 questions. First question, we already did it. So pause the video and complete the rest of the questions, and then we can continue. All right, next. So once you're finished with that one, next one is the circumference area of a circle. So let's say when they give you a circle, you need to find out the either circumference or the area. Like circumference is like how much along the way, and area is like how much the space it has it. Okay, so giving the formulas, I just give it to you before. Circumference formula, they represent with the C. It's 2 times the radius times the pi. And also remember that 2 times radius means diameter times pi. That's it. You can leave it some pi, or you can use it 3.14 to get the most answer. Next, area, same way. We use the A. It's r squared pi. R squared means r times r. Okay, we can look at some examples on the bottom so you can know how to find the area. Okay, r squared pi. And then make sure, don't forget the units, square units. Okay, and that's for the square units for the area, and then just the units for the circumference. If it is centimeters, you just write a centimeters, but area, you're going to write a centimeter square. Okay, now let's look into the fill it up. When you find the circumference or area, and these are the following steps you need to do to find circumference, and area of a circle. First, read the question and underline what you want to find out. Whether you need to find out the circumference or you guys need to find the area. That's what you need to find out first, okay? And then, and look at the formula. I think it's, hold on, this thing I think is a mistake. Let's take this off. To find the radius and diameter of your circle. So what is the radius and diameter is given to you. And then read the question and what you need to find out. And then look at the formula. Which formula I'm going to use, the circumference formula or area formula. And then plug in the number and, do the math, everything together, okay? And then write the final answer using proper units, okay? If the units are given to you. Proper units, whether centimeters or the inches, whatever. Okay, remember this carefully. Good. Now let's try one question here. Pause it video if you need to take some time to work on, but let's work on this one question here. If the radius of a circle above is 8 centimeters, what's the area of a circle? Now, what is given to me? So I'm going to do right here, radius is given to you. So this says the radius, I'm going to underline it, what is given, 8 centimeters. So the radius is 8 centimeters. Now I need to find out the area. So the area I need to find out. I look at the formula for me. Formula says r squared pi. So r squared pi, r squared pi. Now plug in the numbers. R is the 8. So 8 square pi. 8 square means 8 times 8. So 8 times 8 is 64 pi. And then units is centimeters. So you're going to write a centimeters square. Okay? That's how you find the area of a circle. Very simple. Look what they give you and look what you need to find out. Write the formula and do the math and put the units. That's it. Okay, I'll pause the video and finish the rest of the questions on the area. Sometimes in the questions, you can leave pi as pi, but if they ask you to do the math with either 22/7 or 3.14, then you use the other numbers, but otherwise, just leave the answer in terms of pi. Good to go. Let's go over the next question. Please complete the question number 2. Now we're working on number 3. Now in this question, we need to find out the circumference. So what is given to you? It's radius. So I'm going to write it down what is given to me. So it's given to me radius, which is r, equal 4 feet. Now look at the question and what do you need to find out? So they're asking to find the circumference. Circumference means is c. Formula, go back and then look at it. The formula is 2r pi. So the formula says 2 times the radius times pi. Now I know the radius, so it's 2 times, plug in the number, radius is 4, and then pi, which is nothing but 8 pi. And you can leave this one like that, which is feet. But sometimes if they ask you to use the pi is 3.14, so then you have to use pi 3.14. 8 times 3.14, multiply these two, and you'll get the answer in terms of feet. Pause the video and finish the work. We'll continue more. Let's continue more. Now the next question is a little bit different, but there's nothing bad. So find the area, but this time they give you the entire circle, like from here to here. So that's diameter is given to you. So what is given to me is diameter. Diameter, it's d equal 14 meters. But you know, for the area of a circle, you need a pi r squared. That r is needed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find the radius. Radius is nothing but half of the diameter. So half of the diameter means 14 divided by 2, which is 7 meters. Okay, because you're basically finding the half of this. So that's 7 meters. Now, once you have it, and then find the area. Area is r squared pi, which is r is 7, and plug it in, 7 squared pi. 7 squared means what? 7 times 7, not 7 times 2. Remember that. Pi, which is 49 pi meters squared, or square meters. That's the answer. Okay, pause the video and finish the rest. All right, moving on. Next one, same. They give you the radius, 8 kilometers. So use the same formula like what we did here. So use the same way and finish the answer. Next, moving into the question number 3. And this one's, I'm going to give you some formulas. You guys do the math. So the first one is says they give you the diameter. We need to find the area. Okay. And also they're asking which shape has the greatest area. So you need to find out the areas and then compare which one has the greatest area. Now the formula for this one, the diameter is given. So the radius is 5. So the r squared pi. Formula is r squared pi. Do the math, okay? Now this is a rectangle. Area is length times width. Length times width. Your length is 12, width is 7. Do the math. And then area for this one is, you can say length times width, or we can say base times height divided by 2. Your base is 20, and then height is 7. Okay, so plug in those numbers and do the math, and you compare which one has the greatest area. Pause the video, finish the work, and then we can move on. Moving on, next one is the calculate the shaded area. So these questions are really important for the AASA too. So first of all, if I want to find the shaded area, what I'm going to do, I'll find the total area of this square and then take away the area of the circle. So that way I can get that shaded area. Okay, so shaded area, what you need to do, find the area of a square, minus area of a circle, circle. Okay, so you got to find the areas of the both and then subtract. So area of a square means we need to know the side length. This is 8. So if I extend, this is also 8 centimeters. So total is 16 centimeters. So this is also 16 centimeters. So the area of a square is going to be side times side, 16 times 16 minus area of a circle. We know that r squared pi, which is r is 8. So it's 8 squared pi. Okay. So do the math. 256, 16 times 16. 8 squared is 64 pi. You can use the pi as 3.14 and get a calculator. Just get it done. You can get the answer for this question. Okay. So similarly, I'll let you get to work on that. For this question, area of the bigger circle minus area of the smaller circle. So shaded area for this one. Big circle area minus small circle area. Okay, so big circle radius is like 11. So 11 square pi minus small circle is 9. So 9 square pi. You can just write it 11 square means 11 times 11. Don't forget that. That's 121 pi minus 81 pi. You can just subtract it. You get the answer in terms of the pi, and you're going to use it centimeter square. Okay. All you have to just subtract 121 minus 81. You'll get the answer for that, which gives you 40 pi. and leave the answer as in pi, unless they ask you to do the math. Okay? Good. Pause the video and finish the rest of the questions, and then we can be done with this. Okay? Next one, same question, just like we did right now. Find the area. So when they give you the diameter, just we need to find the area. So write it down what is given to you. So they give you the entire thing, which is diameter. So the diameter is 14 centimeters, which means radius is half of it. So half is 7 centimeters. Okay. Now area formula, r squared pi. R means 7 centimeters. So I'm going to replace with the 7 squared pi. R is 7. Okay. I'm taking this R and then put it right there. So the math is going to be 7 squared means 7 times 7 pi, which is 49 pi. What is it? Centimeter? So centimeter square. That's the answer. Okay. Make sure you guys good to go. Pause the video if you needed to, but otherwise make sure you guys get to it. Solve all the problems. Next, last one, and you can do the rest of them on your own. A circle has a radius is 12, and find the area. So the radius is given to you. R is 12. You need to find the area. Same. Area is r squared pi. R squared means 12 squared pi. 12 squared means 12 times 12, which is 144 pi. That's it. You can leave that one as it is. So it doesn't give you the, what do you call, units. So you can write a square units. That's it, guys. So complete the rest of the questions and submit it for 200 points. Thank you.